Tuna and the bread.
Say, do I know? Do I know?
Too high for the supermarket.
Oh, too high. Okay. I thought it was a song about capitalism. Like, do I own the supermarket? No.
Too high to be shopping.
Yeah.
We've all done that.
I go sober still. Just because of this song. There we go. No bad words. Oh, welcome back. That was The Uninvited. Too High for the Supermarket. I think that song came out in like 1997, 6, something like that. I've had it forever. And I live by it. Like, I try not to go to the supermarket too stoned because it does make you want to like buy like bread with raisins in it that you never eat. You're like, why did I do this? Like, and it's exactly what the title of the song says.
I saw Oreo flavored coffee last time. I wanted it so bad, but I was like, I don't need this. It's a good point.
No.
It's a good point.
Never go medicated.
No. Any sort of medication. Prior to that, Brittany Howard, Stay High, and Jimmy's Chicken Shack High, which is another 1990 something that Jimmy, it didn't look like you had ever heard that one.
Yeah, man, that's pretty good though.
No, I think that they were literally a one-hit wonder. They were a bunch of pop songs with like metal. Did you ever see Jimmy's Chicken Shack?
I've never seen them live, but I remember the album cover was kind of stupid.
Yeah, it was. It was a cartoon like farm barn, and them playing in it, and they were all animated. It was, if I'm correct, I think that's about what it looked like. Yeah, that's an interesting one to sort of think about because I haven't played Jimmy's Chicken Shack forever, and then I probably played it 3 times this year. Mr. Intoxicated Pedestrian Ozzy.
Yeah, Double Z, man.
Double Z.
What's up?
You are here for the second time.
Third time.
Well, second time with your band, and I want to talk about something.
Oh, all right, let's go.
With your members. You have different members here than you did last time, and we're not even talking about so much the past.
Correct.
Who did you bring tonight, and what do they do?
Well, I'll let them introduce themselves, but he wasn't here last time, but he was still like deeply involved in everything that we were doing at the time. I think that it's been like since COVID since we've been here actually, and that probably knocked everything down and got weird. But
everything kind of took a pause with COVID, like the whole world, not just us. But
I'll let you introduce yourself, man. I go for it.
I'm the second lead vocalist of Intoxicated Pedestrians. This is Relic 444. My name is Jordan Huff. This is my first time actually ever on like a live radio. We did that live podcast, and that was a somewhat similar experience, but I've never done anything like this before. So I'm really excited. Thanks for having us. And then to my right, we got...
Yeah, this is Jim, Machine Gun Vendetta. I play guitar, and then joined these guys, started playing guitar, and so I'm the second guitarist.
Shout out to Jimmy and Andy, man. Guitar and bass.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Andy.
And Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny. I mean,
I was like, I honestly
Jimmys
did the same thing earlier when I was asking who wasn't able to make it. We got too many J names. We got Jordan, Johnny, Jimmy. It all gets confusing sometimes.
James.
Yeah, and James. If you think about it, he goes by Andy. Thank God, but yeah, too many J names.
That's his government.
So we were, So I think you. I mean, I think you played the Pain song. I believe.
I was really like. I think I can look at it, but like I said, we're stuck in that.
I know that we were doing like. I know that we were giving you all the P's: the prison, psycho, pain.
You're sorted by alphabetical.
Everything. You were like, how many P songs are there?
Parking lot.
Yes, we do have a lot of those.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
We have a lot of B songs too. Bounce, Bust a Rat.
But no, Relic over here has been with us for years. He took a brief hiatus, but he's back in the mix. We still got Johnny is riding with us tough, and we just so happened to get Jimmy over here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, I had to take a little break, various reasons. yeah, COVID, all that shit. But I'm happy to be back. I love what we do. I love the sound that we make together.
Dude, this is so weird. I hate you, KNVC. Thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
so weird, like it's what it's doing on this side.
Darn technology.
Yeah, we might have to listen to this friggin' Charles said in the rest of the night. I think we'll talk. Jordan, Relic, you've been a part of anything else outside of this?
Yeah, I just have my kind of more solo rap stuff.
And was it all under Relic?
Yeah. So that's just kind of my stage name. My artist name is Relic444, and yeah, I like to do. I still scream in that stuff. There's still some metal involved, but it's some more of my just pure rap stuff. But that's why I like this band, because it lets me get out stuff I want to do with an actual band and everything. My music's a little bit. It's kind of all over the place. It's really eclectic. Like I do some EDM rap. That's a big thing I've been pushing lately. I like to mix some dubstep in there, and also I like to scream over some rap metal. You know. And that might be more clear once you guys hear the stuff, but yeah, I do a lot of different stuff, but I really love what we do here with the band.
We're gonna make something work here. I'm gonna find something to play for a minute so we can get stuff working again. But
Absolutely.
on top of that, I would love to find more stuff of just yours under Relic for Relic 444. Is that out there somewhere?
Yeah, so I'm actually working on getting absolute distribution set up. That way you can find me on like iTunes and everything, or Spotify, all that. But I have everything mostly on my YouTube and my SoundCloud right now. So you can definitely. I don't know if
I can work it.
Yeah.
I can work it there. I can't do it here.
It's on the internet. It's somewhere in the
I
site.
can get it
out
from
there.
the internet to my USB, but once from my USB, I get it here and it turns into boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Froggy Fresh.
We might just have to play it once that you guys all understand and laugh every time I say it. Like other people, I had to explain it to. I'm like, this isn't funny anymore. Like there's been like 10 nights like this. Jimmy,
So it just
like
does
I
it
said,
when it does it, or what?
Machine Gun Vendetta, a couple
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah.
What was the other?
I was doing Steamroller there for a minute, but we just kind of, the guitarist had some health issues and had to kind of pull the plug on the band, you know, so, yeah, like right now I'm just doing Machine Gun Vendetta and Intoxicated Pedestrians,
Nice.
you know.
Prior to Machine Gun, did you play with anybody else? Sort
Oh,
of,
yeah.
You were saying you grew up in the area, so.
Yeah. I mean, I've played with a bunch of different, like, groups and
Uh-huh.
people, and, you know, there for a while it was tough to find some bands to jam with, so I just roadied for other bands, like Reason One, and when I was a little kid, I used to hang out with Insanity, you know, and all those guys were really cool.
Nice.
Kind of an older group, but, you know, I just always try to be around the music, you know, like Vinny and the Puke, I used to hang out with them back in the day, and,
Exactly, those are those two, I said.
Oh, yeah.
Vinny and the Puke.
oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
One of them's
Band
Vinny.
name ideas.
One of my buddies' name out there is Vinny, so it's funny. you
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
And like, you know, them and Jay was the sound guy for Corrosion of Conformity. I used to hang out with him and just always tried to be a part of the music scene, you know.
We were talking, like, I probably saw you probably about the first time about 2016, and I had no clue I was seeing you at all, like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
going to see a buddy of mine, Andy, who at that time they had a female lead singer in this punk band, and might have been like they probably would have gone big if they kept her, because she didn't wear a lot and she was cute as hell.
That always wins every time.
It does,
You
but
know,
but,
and,
but just the drama for your mama type stuff underneath, you know. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't, you know, she sleeps with the bass player, the drum player, the drummer, and before you know it, the girlfriend of the singer is all jealous of whatever's going on. So
Yeah.
you don't need that stuff.
Yeah.
Yoko Ono situations.
Yeah, lip itches and the band breaks up.
But yeah, it's definitely an interesting thing to sort of know that I've been around that one for a minute too. Ozzy, Double Z, what have you been up to?
We just been working, man, and pushing, and
You've been pushing the podcast.
oh yeah, we got that too. Intoxicated Television podcast.
Yeah, the INTOXXIKATEDPEDEZTRIANZ.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Really sounds like you're making fun of an organization.
Yeah, man, the
It's
podcast.
a really long acronym.
Thanks for
We
bringing
just gotta
that
set
up,
ourselves
actually.
apart.
No, it's every time we got together, you were fluttered with ideas, and I'll be honest, I enjoy all of them. I no, I can't be a part of all of them, but I'm glad to see you came up with that one. And I love listening. There were a few times I listened, and just like you and I talked about, like stories from the past. I mean,
absolutely.
Because like my kid's barber, you, me, there was somebody else I just recently met. He was a buddy of mine. He was living in Phoenix, so we all would see the same tours around the same era. We would just see it, and he saw it in Wisconsin. My buddy saw it in Phoenix. I saw it up at Shoreline. My other buddy would have to go over to LA to see it, you know. So it was very neat to sort of like know, like we're all generationally the same age, you know, and you start talking about sort of tours and things you saw. Yeah, like I said, ask me if you ever saw Jimmy's Chicken Shack, because I think I saw them on a radio thing. They were maybe the fourth band. The headliner was, I'm gonna say, Everclear. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that was the big show was Everclear, but the ones that opened for it were Jimmy's Chicken Shack and let's call it.
They might have been on a concert that I went to, but I didn't watch them.
Speaking of Ozzy and his stories, he just told the story the other day about how they came up with the intoxicated pedestrians, and I kind of love that story.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Since we brought up the podcast and our channel, Intoxicated Television on YouTube, it's daily content. Mondays we do guest interviews. Tuesdays is just random concert footage that I've been to over the years. Wednesdays we do throwback, like the Intoxicated archives of like old material. Thursday we got more concert footage from random shows that I've either worked for or been to, events and stuff. Friday is the Intoxicated Pedestrians podcast, where it's just the band and stuff like that, and we whatever we're on that day or whatever we're talking about. And then Saturday is concert footage again, and Sundays are live Intoxicated shows, live footage. So every day we're coming out with something every day. So if you could go subscribe. Like there's something for everybody, because the concert footage that I got goes back years and years, like over 10-12 years, that I'm just finding stuff on old hard drives and stuff. And so if you don't like one of the concerts, there's probably something in there that will like fit your style, you know.
What's the oddest one you think you found so far? Like
the one where he was in a wheelchair.
You were?
Yeah, he was baller about it. He had
when he broke his when he smashed his foot.
We had to do a show. Yeah. Like he had a broken foot and still performed. Like much respect, you know what I mean? But I think maybe just like looking through thumbnails, that might be the oddest looking one.
Yeah, I mean, I was highly medicated, and these guys, I was like, well, they asked us to do the show, and I'm like, I can't walk you guys, and everybody's like, hell yeah, let's do it, and I'm like,
I thought we agreed before you.
No, I was like, you know, I can't walk, right? And they're like, yeah, let's do it, and I'm like, so I got a friend of mine, close friend of mine, Mr. Fix It, actually used to run a Burning Man camp for the disabled, and he gave me a motorized wheelchair for the night.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, it was motorized, that thing? I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that's why it took everybody to get me on stage.
Had a motor and nobody wasn't charged.
Just pushed them on. I was cruising up and down the road, man.
It was all low battery. It was just slowly.
He was like, damn it.
Yeah, it really was.
What do we do here? What, Jordan, or...
It's alright,
you
really.
never told me your first name.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Give me your first concert.
My very first...
That's you ever went to?
That's a tough one, because I think I did a bunch of, like, my first ever concert, I don't know if Project Flow would count. I think it was the first time I was on stage in front of people.
No.
But yeah, okay, no, it wasn't with other headliners. My first concert would have been with the band or just me?
No, you
go and seeing somebody, not the.
I'm so sorry. My bad. Oh, okay, the first concert I ever saw technically was Skrillex. But the first metal concert I ever saw that I count as my actual first concert was Marilyn Manson and Slipknot at Concord, the Shoreline Amphitheater.
Oh, nice. Shoreline.
Yeah, it was.
That's where I had to go see all the tours that me and my friends would talk about. It was Shoreline was where I ended up.
I know when you said that earlier. Yeah, I was happy because I was like,
yeah,
that was a big thing back then. I didn't even know it. Like,
I saw Marilyn Manson before it was like Marilyn Manson.
That's awesome.
A buddy of mine's like, hey, I'm going to a show tonight. You want to go? And I'm like, okay, sure. And we had this little place, the Fallout Shelter, here. That was at like, you know where the movie theater is on by the river? I guess it's closing now.
Oh, Riverside. Yeah.
So like across the street and like towards Spark, about a block and a half, they have this weird old mall, and you go downstairs in the down part of it, and it had this cellar, and you could see. And had no clue I was going to see Marilyn Manson. Didn't even like big albums weren't even out yet. Saw this dude, he sort of cut himself up, did some weird crud on the end of the night.
That's so awesome.
We all went home, and
you're like,
about
oh
a
my
year
god.
later, I started listening to a little more.
They actually started out. They were
what year was it?
Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids.
Yes, the Spooky Kids.
Yeah, that was what they were originally.
And it was very odd. Me and my buddy Corey, we went, and the absolute trip of an evening. Yeah,
that's so
just
amazing.
One of those things. Like, and never. I don't think I ever saw him again. You know, I didn't turn into a super fan. None of that. The video that came out with the Willy Wonka type theme.
Oh,
okay, that gave me a friggin' seizure because I was epileptic. Like it really was like flashy. It was hard to watch a lot of his stuff because it was flashy like that, and I don't like things like that still. Lights coming from behind the artist always suck, I think. So lights going on to the artist always good.
Oh yeah,
I just saw Marilyn Manson in September with Slaughter to Prevail and the Funeral Portrait. Man, what an amazing lineup that was, man. Marilyn Manson, I'm pretty sure that guy's a vampire. He doesn't look any older than he did in 1997.
just a few more scars.
Yeah.
A little more white.
I've probably seen Manson at least 15 times.
Yeah, he has a bass player. Looks like Twiggy, but it's not Twiggy. And I looked it up, and I guess he got rid of him in 2000, and then he came back and did like, I don't know, 2 shows or something, and they got rid of him again or something. So
the group dynamic never holds.
Yeah,
never holds, dude. Marilyn, he's just Rob Zombie now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Manson was technically my first ever mosh pit too.
Has anybody heard the new album yet? Like all the way through? I heard a couple singles, but
yeah, I mean he played a couple of the new ones.
No, I mean, has anybody here listened to the whole album yet?
I haven't.
I went
haven't
through Slipknot.
I probably haven't listened to the last 6 of them, but
exactly.
I'd still be interested.
I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't even got through the new Eminem yet, and that was like 6 months ago or some shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Absol and all that stuff just came out. Something else. I got asked about Absol and
yeah.
Who was the other one?
He had a lot of features on this. He had one with LL Cool J.
Oh,
I don't know if that was the one you were going for, but he had Cool J on this last album, which I really liked.
Yeah, I haven't given a whole lot of listen to anything really new lately. I got asked that. You know the kid I was telling you about, Homage?
Yeah.
From around here?
Yeah.
He, me and him were chatting Saturday. He actually, I was just working at the bar, and he came in and we were talking, and he was asking if I'd listen to this or this. I'm like, I haven't listened to anything new in forever. I've been like stuck on stupid on old stuff and things my kids have been giving me, but nothing really new. Newest thing for you guys?
We just released our new single and our new music video for RENO-VATED, featuring Richie PANELLI. Hopefully we can play some songs in that. That'd be dope. Yeah, the video's pretty amazing. Shot by Full Price Media. Doing a lot of great videos out here for the last couple of years, and his work's really good. And if you go to Intoxicated Television on YouTube,
We shot it out in the middle of the desert in August. In the
Right.
sun.
Yeah,
So
if
please,
you guys- yeah,
please like and view the video, please.
if you guys wanna, to speak on the video, that'd be dope.
What desert
No, it was
did you guys go to?
Just all around. I think it was
East Hills of Reno.
Hidden Valley. We shot with the wild horses in the background.
we really wanted like a Wild West vibe, and specifically, I agree too. Wanted horses, like live horses in the video. PSA: no horses were harmed in the making of these.
Yeah, absolutely not.
We found that like there was a whole.
Like, we're not messing with the horses.
What do you call it? A herd? The whole herd.
There
of
wasn't
horses.
any horses. Me and Oz went up there and like checked it out. There was like one. He walked like 5 feet from the car and just stared at us. And Ozzy was like, "Man, we need more horses." And then,
Yeah, I was stressing out.
when he started playing the music,
Once the music started,
like all of a sudden, like 8 horses came.
Yeah,
Like,
they were drawn to it.
Yeah, yeah. It
That's
was like
awesome.
super cool.
You know what, gentlemen? Everything has somewhat worked out.
all right.
While we have things loaded up and ready to go,
Yes, sir.
you speaking on this moment right now, we have the track RENO-VATED
Okay.
right here
Yeah.
by Intoxicated Pedestrians.
Which do you got the right one?
I do. I got the one even that we were able to load. This isn't the thing right here, but the one we were able to load, I put right on top, and the one off your file is right there. So if one doesn't work,
All
I'll
right,
find
great.
the other one. Deal?
Heck yeah.
Sweet. Shout out to Candy Boys too. I met those guys just the other day. They're super cool.
Who are they?
It's a rap group out of Fernley. They got a really cool video driving some jet boats and stuff on Pyramid Lake, and
Oh, we'll have to look into that. Oh, there you go.
they seem pretty cool, man. So,
Ladies
shout
and
out to
gentlemen,
them.
this is Intoxicated Pedestrians. 3 of them right here. And this on the radio
Yeah.
is going to
First
be
time on the radio.
first time on the radio. This album, right? Like you said,
Yeah,
3
right.
times. Here we go. RENO-VATED.
Welcome to
KNVC.
the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, the song kicks ass, too.
I hope it's the right fucking version.
It's not. Well, it's the right mix. It's the one you gave me.
Oh yeah, it should be.
So-
No, I'm just.
So sorry about
Sorry.
all of our
I'm sorry I said shit.
I said it too.
You said shit too.
I was the first one. I was the first one.
I know it's like
I didn't even know it till everyone was looking at me, and I was like, wow.
That's why if somebody switched up, you
I just pointed to him.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
You just gotta keep talking, so it's not a big deal. Like we notice it.
No, I realize that. It won't happen again. If it does happen again, just slap me. Won't know. I like the number 4. It's a 4. Okay.
Hey, if that shit fucking turns off, can somebody else put their phone up there?
Richie's sick with it, dude.
Oh, yeah. Song's dope.
Yo, I'm from the biggest, smallest one. You can always talk to all of us. How about this night? I'm my 1920s spec. Jimmy can't shut me.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Here it comes.
I'm from that biggest, smallest, topless, tallest, whatever you wanna call it. Hottest, August nights, flashing, calling and biting. City that never sleeps at Bonham. I'm on my 1920 swag with Johnny Cash, shot a man, grandpa ran the club like a caddy in. Cheetahs got caught and drugged to the alley in. Louisville slug left right by the trash can. Said back then the cops really called in. Suckers got caught, house did their own cleaning. No one ever snitched, just the rule unwritten. I'm the same DNA strand. How you can get spit when you drive it? I'm a Paul Simon. Always lose on something, think twice.
This is right here, he's talking about how
And odds I'm the shotgun. You were born to it like Brady in the shotgun. Watch.
He said you got caught cheating and give you a bird's eye view, take you upstairs and hang you over the edge of the building. And then take you out in the alley and beat you with a baseball bat and shit. So that's what he was rapping about right there. So,
My ex-father was that type of gentleman in Vegas. from the Midwest and ended up working in Vegas for like 25 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has some great stories. Like, he's not a big guy, but he's like, he always explained, he goes, I was the guy you saw before the big guy. Like, I was the one that told him, like, you were doing wrong.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Where'd he go?
That long of a break.
We could do it without him if you want.
Cheers. One.